So I hit up McCall one day. I was asking him if he wanted to go try and find some new zones to film for Rad Company. Our whole kind of big mountain segment was coming up fast, so I wanted to get all the locations locked in, have some stuff built.
Ride, stallion, ride, they got me on the run. Ride, stallion, ride into the setting sun. There's a man with a badge who would like to shoot me dead. And the bounty hunters know there's a price on my head. Ride!
Said he had a scope mission. He wanted to just get in the trucks and start driving out into the desert, maybe check out a little Arizona, check out a couple new towns in Utah.
There's a really big sandbox out in the desert. I love it, baby. Yeah, we nailed that shot. Bye, guys. See you soon, Chloe.
I want to find some really killer stuff so I can get some good new school riding out here and be a part of a film that's definitely going to change the game. We've been sitting in the trucks for quite a few hours on end, and it was getting time to stop and take a leak.
We just see this really cool zone on the side of the road, and we just had to pull over, check it out.
That looks like fun.
This old abandoned junkyard just full of stuff. We looked up and we saw this big old staircase.
As long as you can get enough speed, there's plenty of landing there. It'll be the most fun pit stop of the trip so far.
Cam eyed up this like stairway to big flat drop, and while he was doing that, I found this cool little jib. Be sick to nose bees. And I'm like, oh, this hole's here, this sucks. And I'm like, wait a second.
That could be cool.
This could be really sick.
Yeah. Stairs going up to the run-in. So convenient.
And it just happened to line up over another set of stairs and a really nice hill. So we would give it a shot, try to roll into that and gap out to the hillside.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because when I dropped in, I just took my wheels right out from under me. The wind is the boss.
It was good to get the blood flowing in between the drive.
So we bust into Arizona, driving through Navajo country, and it's all really sick looking.
It looks so perfect, different colors of dirt, ridges that are all facing different directions. Just looks like something's bound to line up.
The zone is awesome. Things don't line up perfectly, so it takes a long time of walking around to find stuff that does. And I don't know, that's just part of the fun.
The dirt in Arizona is just like, it's really marbly, and the ridges are really knifey. Nothing was lining up.
If your tires don't dig in, you're kind of at the mercy of the fall line. Despite how excited we were to see this terrain and how unique it looked, it was a good from far but far from good type of scenario.
Yeah, I don't really see anything that lines up.
I'm kind of over it.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Extra marbly here too, eh?
It really is. I couldn't even stand up right there.
We decided after a couple days of trying to find the right zone that it wasn't here, and to keep moving, head towards Utah.
I'd never been to this town that we went to.
Man, it's so awesome. There's so much cool stuff there. As soon as we rolled in, we're like, oh, this is already 100 times better than where we were in Arizona.
We drove through, got excited, the same giddy feeling as we had in the Navajo land. But once we stopped the trucks, we got out and grabbed a handful of dirt.
Ooh. Oh, we can play baseball with this stuff. Bottom of the ninth, base is loaded. Yeah!
That was it. As soon as you feel that dirt and see how soft and fluffy it is, it's basically like a snowboarder or a skier showing up into Alaska with a bunch of like untracked, perfect big mountain lines. There's nothing better than that. That's like a mountain biker's paradise.
Today was super productive. We found so many lines. Cameron killed it super hard. He built tons of stuff.
Holy cow.
Yeah, so a couple wicked days of digging. Stoked to come back and shoot all this stuff. But for now, we're gonna hit the road and head south. Cam had been talking about this mega resi ramp. I kind of didn't really believe it.
We got a hold of the guys at St. George Motocross Track. They said, hey man, this jump has not been ridden for a couple years. It's kind of beat up.
We usually ride things that were never made to be ridden on, so that's a pile of dirt. That's all we really need. This must be like a sleeping park or something.
The mattresses were scattered around everywhere, super rotten. The resi was all folded over on top of itself.
The run-in, all the plywood's peeling up, and it almost looked like it was hopeless. Okay, stop. It's got tension.
Okay. No! Oh, you know that smell of like yard sale? Like great grandmother yard sale right up the nostril. If only we had a third person.
We ended up making the thing rideable.
What do you know? We had a mega resi session. It was pretty sick.
It's in the marriage contract with Bonnie that I don't do front flips anymore. It's the most fun trick ever though. Like, it's so blind and it's so like confusing.
I've never really ridden anything like that, so it was cool. Cam has, so he had his trick. Like everything he did on it was super dialed.
It's gonna be a front flip day. Might as well do more than one. And if you might as well do more than one, you might as well take your hands off. You stomped that twice.
My bike hit, so then I hit.
No, you were like springing. That was sick.
Yeah.
Every time I drive through St. George, I'm gonna come in for a couple.
Just hit a frontie and then head out.
Just doing that in one day would be a fun way to spend the afternoon and a good day of riding, but we figured, man, we're in the Mecca. We might as well grab our downhill bikes and go out to the Rampage site and have some fun.
I mean, this one looks like fun. It's got like tons of little jumps and rhythm the whole way down. It'd be kind of cool to learn the rhythm of those.
I'm down. I know there's lots of jumps, and I've lived over there for a long time, so
yeah.
I'm down to move on.
I've lived there, and I've lived way over there, and I've never ridden there, so that looks way fun. So yeah, let's go ride there. Extreme climbing chesty shot.
Me and Cam both have done so much digging there at Rampage and never really got to just roam around and ride just like the fun stuff that's sitting there.
And just learn some lines that we hadn't ridden before.
Yeah!
You hit the big one?
Yeah!
Yes.
So much fun, dude!
Managed to build a bunch of sick stuff out in Utah, but before we can shoot it, I'm heading to Fiji for a Rad Company shoot with Faircloth.